Yorkshire sprawls across 3 million acres. The biggest county in Britain.
Hey, go ahead.
18 minutes CTA.
All of it covered by the crews of its 2 dedicated air ambulances.
This job has 2 sides to it. You fly around in a helicopter and you have the time of your life. And then there's the flip side to it, where it's awfully stressful.
Supposed to go up from there. Baz is down, pilot's brief. Roger, lifting.
We get sent to some pretty horrific things.
She's probably going to need blood, to be fair.
Okay, well, there we go.
That's it, we're done.
From the remote dales
No, overhead team.
to the rocky coast. 6 million people depend on them.
No job is ever the same. No people are ever the same. Lift.
We see a lot of carnage on scene. We see a lot of destruction and people's lives turned upside down.
Sorry.
From hardy locals hurt at work to tourists trapped in the beautiful but hostile landscape.
It does make you appreciate that life's for living.
This is life on the cutting edge of emergency medicine.
Couldn't imagine anything's going to top being part of this team.
We've got 3 fondant fancies left. Why did you bring those in? I'm going to go through the entire lot. Another box. I can't. Biscuits and cakes is my weakness.
What about apple brownies?
Oh, less so. No, I'd choose it. No, they'd be, out of all of the choices, I'd choose an apple pie last. Oh, no. Fondant fancy first, angel slice close second.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
Ah, look.
I'll leave the nice chocolate one for you. Morning, Topcliffe.
Hello guys, Joe. It's Stamford Bridge. Guy has come off a motorbike on a bend.
The roads that motorcyclists want to travel on, they're interesting for them to ride, so they're twisty, they're turny, they're fast, and that comes with problems.
I just got along the taxiway and keep away from the gliders. Says one just launching now. I'm going to do a clear airfield type departure down the taxiway to the right. There's lots of movements around and we'll just have to keep an eye out.
The team are heading for a winding road on the edge of the East Riding of Yorkshire.
A male approximately 60 years old.
Biker has come off on a bend. He did have a pillion, but she's uninjured. Concern is that biker was struggling to stay awake. Apparently he has banged his head over.
We tend to expect carnage with motorcyclists, unfortunately, because they're not protected when they come off the bikes and they're travelling quite fast a lot of the time. We were told that this motorcyclist was unconscious, which immediately rings alarm bells for us. It can suggest that they've got a head injury, perhaps. We're kind of ramped up for some proper work.
I'll come to the top right corner. Nothing here to worry about that I can see. Okay, fully down.
Police are already at the scene and will stay to support the paramedics.
Hello. 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 What's your name, sir? Andy. Tony. My name's Fiona. I'm with Gemma. Do you know what's happened?
No.
No, you don't remember?
No.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, Tony were behind. We've been out today on bikes. As we just took this bend, I've looked back. Tony's come straight off the bike.
65-year-old Tony Wardle was riding to a biker's cafe with friends when he came off on a bend.
Can I jump in where you are while you're talking? Can you get up? Have your legs gone dead?
Yes.
Do you have any medical problems, Tony?
No.
No. Do you know what day it is today? Do you know what day it is, Tony? Sunday.
Tony's friends were riding ahead of him when the accident happened.
Did he have his helmet on?
He did have his helmet on.
Have you took it off?
I've released it.
Yeah.
He's pulled it
He's
off.
pulled it off himself.
Yeah, but
And what about his boot?
His boot ended up
So
over
his
here.
boot got thrown off?
His boot
Right.
got thrown off
Okay.
as well, yeah.
Okay.
He's just been laid there sunbathing.
Are you hurting anywhere, Tony?
No.
No. OK.
When we first arrived, he didn't seem to want us there. He seemed even confused why we were there.
My wrist is a bit stiff, I'm all right.
Your wrist? OK.
It's not broken.
Tony, we're going to have to cut your clothes.
No, you won't.
You won't? What can we do about that then?
Nothing wrong with me, honestly, look. I can bend my legs,
well,
I can stand up, I can
that's
do
good.
everything.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with me at all.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Well, let's do a once-over of you as you are. Let's have a look at you.
Physical injuries are easy to deal with, but hidden injuries are more of a concern because we don't know what we're looking for. We've got to do a bit of detective work, and that's a lot harder.
Can I have a look at your chest?
Sure.
Are you breathing OK?
Fine, I'm safe.
You don't feel like you're struggling at all?
No,
and
not at all.
And you got no pain there?
No, nothing at all.
Do you have any heart problems?
No, nothing.
OK.
Tony were following us. We've gone took this bend here, and as we've took the bend, I've looked back to make sure he's behind us and he's safe. And then I've just seen that he were off the bike. His boot were over there. The bike were obviously on the ground, and I've just tried to keep him as calm as I can.
Tell me if it hurts
No,
anywhere.
nothing at all. I don't have any pain at all whatsoever.
Take a nice big breath for me. You got any pain in your tummy?
No, nothing at all.
Okie doke. He's got a good rate, you'll have felt that. He's just complaining of pain in his left wrist.
Let's have a look. Bit of a graze there, haven't you?
Have you got any movement in that wrist?
Yeah, fine.
Feels all right? Can you flex it completely? Any pain?
Only a bit.
Only a little bit. OK. We've got good movement there, and that side's all right as well.
So, Tony, what do you think's happened to you today?
Oh, no, I'm not.
That's immaterial. I'm all right.
Listen to me. Do you know where you are at the moment?
Oh, no, I'm in the road, yes.
OK, so why do you think you're in the road? What do you think's happened to you to get you to lay in the road? Why? You fell off your bike. OK, so do you remember that happening?
No, I don't.
No. So our concern, because you can't remember it happening, we're worried that you might have hurt your head.
No, nothing wrong with my head. Yeah. I can drive my bike back home now. I'm fine.
But we can't let you do that, Tony, because you can't tell me why you've fallen off your bike.
All right, carry on.
OK.
And you've got to end up being quite firm with them. I'm acting in his best interests, and I've got to do it for him. I've done this job for 20-odd years now. I know when something doesn't add up.
Had you spoken to him today when you started riding? Or have you all just joined up and not spoken to him?
Together all day.
And did he seem his normal self?
Perfect.
And he wasn't complaining of anything, feeling unwell, anything like that?
Nothing at all.
How well do you know him?
I've known him a fair bit,
Is
really well.
he acting normally now?
No.
Would he kind of...
Yeah, he's normally talkative.
Would he kind of be dismissive of help? Is he quite kind of like a proud man who wouldn't want fuss?
Yeah, he's a proud man. He likes to deal with things himself.
OK.
Tony, listen.
No.
Belle, listen.
No, I can walk.
Try and keep your neck as slow as you
Listen
can.
to me
Just
now.
look at the sky.
Listen to me now. Right, and I'm telling you straight. You listen to these.
I mean,
you do what these
from a
say.
neck injury thing,
Right.
he's not
Fine.
massive.
If you really want to sit up and you think you can, then but we'd prefer to put you on a scoop. But if you don't want to do that,
I can walk.
we can sit you up and put.
Walk.
Tony, you think you can walk, but when you get up, you might just
Right,
go
well,
down.
it's
So
fine, it's fine.
Just hang on a second, because what we're going to do, rather than getting you to walk to the ambulance, because we just want to do a few more checks, we're just going to put a stretcher beside you, and we'll get you up, and we'll sit you on that stretcher. How does that sound?
Fine, carry on.
OK. Good stuff. It's a really difficult way of treating a patient who's adamant that there's nothing wrong when I know full well there is something wrong. Nice and steady though, eh? Sit yourself forward. How's that?
I'm fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
Can we slip your jacket off?
I need to...
We're going to sit you on this stretcher.
All right, well, let me...
Does that sound all right?
Let me try and get over.
Right.
My legs are getting cramping.
All right. Do you want us to just lift you off the floor and lift you onto that stretcher? I'm not happy with you. Right, let's get that scoop just behind him and we'll roll him onto it.
Should we get your jacket off, Tony? Bend your arm, love.
It's confused, isn't it? Good lad. Right then, can you just roll back? Roll back for me. Good stuff. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's it.
Super. Great job. Are you normally short of breath, Tony?
It's nearly shock.
And since we've moved you, you've still got no pain in your neck?
No, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Lovely.
You need the hoist?
We do not. You're all right.
On your call.
Ready, steady, lift. Super.
Head S99.
Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, just for your information, we're just helping the crew.
Package this gentleman up onto a scoop. He seems confused more than anything.
Can't find any other injuries other than a bit of an
abrasion to his head, but we're wondering if his confusion is due to a head injury, so we're treating it as that at the moment.
We'll keep you updated with our plan.
Cheers, Jim, all noted.
I think you need a trip to the hospital, Tony.
Why?
Because yeah, we don't know why you fell off the bike. You've still not got a good recollection, and you've got this wrist injury. At least you need this X-raying.
Normally, if someone comes off the motorbike, we want to immobilise them. We want to keep them still to make sure that there's no other kind of injuries that we've missed. And especially when he's confused, we're really quite keen to make sure he stays still. But Tony does not want to stay still. He wants to sit up, and we've kind of got to do the best for him that we can, whilst not making any injuries anywhere. So it's kind of a bit of a juggling act.
I'm off now.
OK, thank you.
You take care.
Yeah, fine.
I hope it's not broken. You're on your bike soon. All right. Lovely. See you later.
He's heading for scans and X-rays at York Hospital to identify any hidden injuries.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
For the air ambulance team, it's time to fly back to base.
Colin thought he'd found some evidence of a Roman pottery.
I've often wondered about getting a metal detector, so when you're on jobs, it's just like...
A lad from Menston did that and found like a luff brooch.
I've got a metal detector. I think that nurse from York, she went out with her husband. It was her first time metal detecting. She found like a little book charm thing worth thousands. She'd literally been in the field for about 20 minutes like this, and her husband's an avid guy, and she's like, beep, beep, on a day off. Yeah, and I took a picture of it. It was a good day.
I'm a small one, please, Colin.
See?
Body simple.
I told you. Stu, do you want a Coke float?
When it's quiet, sometimes we like a little treat. Why not make Coke floats? It's fun.
I think you should tilt it to stop the froth.
Tilt the glass. Oh, really?
This is frozen solid.
I went to buy the ice cream on the way to work. It was soft scoop when it started. At the end, we needed the knife to get it out of the tub.
I was just burning my fingers on them.
Have you not got any, like, scoop?
Should we just wait 5 minutes?
You have to wait, yeah.
Good microwave.
We're virtually in the middle of the road. We've got the Great Sweet Egg. It's now just for you guys. Do you feel like we're killing you? No, Mary, you're in.
Sammy is listening in. A young boy has been knocked down by a van.
Do you want to just go and assist? There's a crew.
Still in the road?
Yeah.
The boy is conscious and talking. But as a precaution, Sammy is sending paramedic Sam in the rapid response car.
For days when the aircraft is having some servicing doing, although it may be for 10-15 minutes, we are still available, and that is on the rapid response vehicle. This job was quite close to base.
Hey, that's Medic 98.
Medic 98, pass your message.
Yeah, just an update, Sammy. So this kid's been thrown quite away from the van, approximately about, I don't know, maybe 10 metres. He was unconscious, now conscious. He's in a lot of pain at the minute. I'm going to give him some intranasal ketamine, I think, but could you get 9-8 to pop the job just in case I need something stronger?
Sam needs the helicopter's greater range of drugs, so Dr. David and paramedic Max are flying 8 miles to the injured boy.
Lifting.
The team are heading to Royston, a village near Barnsley in South Yorkshire.
Hit by a car, thrown some distance. Yep. Bilateral wrist fractures. Okay. And chest wall injury. They've probably flown, landed like that, bust both wrists. They need splinting.
9-8, copied.
They're really painful. Hopefully Sam's done a primary survey. Okay. Looks like we're overhead. That's on the edge of the housing estate.
9-8's on finals.
Can we move left?
Yeah, you've got space.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bench behind, it's over the tail.
Air desk, medic 3, we're just approaching the scene, over. Hey, Sam.
Basically, this kid's got bilateral wrist fractures.
Yeah.
He's been hit by that white van down there,
Yeah.
and he's been thrown about 10 metres through the air, initially unconscious.
Hello, hi, I'm David.
Hello.
Now then, is it Mum?
Yep.
Hi, Mum. You've seen my friend Sam, is that right? Yeah, let's have a look. We'll get you sorted, all right?
Ollie is a keen goalkeeper and was on his way home from playing football with his friends when the accident happened.
Is it both wrists that hurt?
Yeah, bilaterally. Yeah.
All right, sweetheart. You feel sick at all? No, that's good.
I'm not tired.
Yeah, I know, you bumped your head. You always get tired when you bumped your head.
Ollie had probably lost consciousness for a period of time, and he had quite a lot of injuries, especially to his hands, that was causing him a lot of pain.
Have you got any splints?
They're just
behind
Dave.
This will just help then as you stop waggling it around, okay? I'm going to slide this underneath, all right?
Yeah.
Grab your arm again, Ollie, okay?
So just very slow, sweetie.
Good lad.
Okay. No.
Ollie, taking those long, deep breaths.
Keep going.
That'll help that medicine.
Can you put your fingers around that? Just hold on to that so it don't fall off.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well done.
All this is just going to stop things moving. Yeah?
So let it down a bit more there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There, sweetheart, that's all right.
So I'm just going to put that loosely over your hand, okay?
Now, leave the little finger over. Now then. Who's town playing this weekend?
Oh,
You don't know. Neither do I.
Together out with play off that.
yeah.
I know. I've stopped watching after that.
Yeah.
But I'm still a Barnsley fan. Yeah.
You stopped being a Barnes fan last year and went to Wembley, didn't you?
I used to play for them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I was not very good at football.
I'm in Sheffield United development now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, good lad.
As a goalkeeper.
Nice.
Sometimes gas and air works absolutely fine, and sometimes we know that they're going to need some more significant pain relief.
No, we'll see if we get a little drip, and if not, we'll do a squirty thing at your nose.
I get you.
Yeah.
I'd rather shoot nose.
Do it. Well, we're going to have to do this now anyway. It might be better. It'll work better. But we can still do it at the nose as well if we can't get air. I've got these ones are actually for the really little people, so it might work the trick. They're a bit tricky, but we can still use the nose stuff to get things working.
Sometimes if people have been outside in the cold for a period of time and they've received some form of trauma, the veins almost sort of disappear and make it really hard to get a little cannula in.
Okay.
Nice and relaxed.
Nice and strong.
Don't look. Just don't look, sweetie. Take some nice deep breaths on this. You're doing ever so well. Well done.
With Ollie, we tried a few times and it just wasn't happening.
How long have you been a goalkeeper for then, Ollie?
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were pretty good then if you played for that team.
I've done it yet.
Nearly.
Nearly.
That means you're tough if you're in there because you get hit all the time, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we weren't able to get a cannula in, we had to explore a couple of different options.
So what were you doing today before all this then?
Organising a match.
Oh yeah, how come that's your job then? Can you help out with that as well?
I like to take responsibility.
No, that's good, that.
So we need to get a little dripping, but we'll give you that up-the-nose magic stuff and then we'll get you going.
Drugs that we have available to us in that circumstance are drugs that we can give intranasally, and that means just essentially a medication that we can spray into each nostril to try and get it into the bloodstream that way.
Now then. I'm going to squirt something up your nose. It's a vapour, so it's a bit like a nasal spray if you've got hay fever. Yeah, it's like, you don't, oh, I've got funny, I get hay fever, I sneeze like mad with all the places. So, right, I'll just feel a bit of tickly up your nose, so I don't want if you sneeze. So snivel up your nose, 1, 2, 3, snivel, snivel, big snort. That's a good lad. Now this'll actually work pretty soon, so you might feel a bit relaxed, so don't worry. Dead from Medic 3. So we're going to convey this child to Sheffield Children's. Over.
I'm just going to strap you in, so you're nice and warm. Just before I do, I know everyone's done this. There's no pain here, is there? Good. No pain around your back there, and no pain in these big bones here in your leg. Feel all right? Good.
Ollie will go to hospital by road. Dr. David and paramedic Max are leaving the helicopter behind. They'll travel with Ollie and continue his treatment on the journey.
Now then, you know, if it's your here, do you mind if I just do something on your foot? And then we can give you something really strong and it'll last a lot longer, because that stuff in your nose will wear off. It's a little bit of a something, but don't worry, you did amazing before.
The strength that we have of ketamine for intranasal administration, especially in children, is quite difficult. We also have something called fentanyl, which the doctors carry on the unit, so we were able to get David to scene with his fentanyl, which was much kinder for Ollie.
I'm fine at the moment.
I know, but it's just when you've had a bang like this,
yeah?
Sometimes people get sick, so we need to give magic medicine through the drip.
I don't get sick.
I know, but you banged your head sometime, so it can happen.
Where are you to inject me?
I'm just going to go on your foot, and it'll be a little nip, but don't worry.
You've got veins that sit obviously all the way through your body, and in your foot is sometimes a place that you're able to get a cannula in a little bit easier.
Little scratch, sweetheart.
That's the bad bit done, Ollie.
Once it's through the skin, it just feels uncomfortable for them. So, yeah, I think despite what's happened, he's been brave little fella.
Ollie is almost as worried about the fuss and the van driver as his own pain.
You had all street out, didn't you?
Every kid came out.
I know.
I checked.
I bet you didn't have much time to stop.
No,
Yeah.
I feel bad.
It's all right, sweetheart. It happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, and he'll just be worried about you, so don't worry.
Ollie is minutes from the trauma centre, where a full paediatric trauma team are ready to take over his care.
Yeah, it's looking good actually.
In a rare moment of downtime, paramedic Daz is grabbing lunch.
I'm gonna get a job now, just haven't made it. Food. Alright.
I think it must know we're cooking on the air desk.
I've got a spoon. So I can eat quicker with a spoon.
Daz's lunch will have to wait.
Hello, it's coming on the air desk. I will send hens. Bye bye.
No, and lift him. No, that's us levelled off. We've got a 14-minute ETA, 1 4-minute ETA.
They're flying nearly 40 miles to the heart of the Yorkshire Dales National Park, where a hill farmer is lying injured in a field.
Have you got any details on the job?
Yes, you've got a 71-year-old that's rolled his quad and it's run over him.
When we're going to incidents where we've heard that a patient's been run over by a quad bike, we completely expect multi-system trauma. So head, chest, abdominal, and any or all of the limbs.
With 6 miles to go, the team get a bit of a fright.
Visual bed.
I have to hold at the bottom of my seat there.
Sorry, we both saw it at the
Just
same
same
time.
time.
Yeah. Trying to work out which way to go to avoid it was quite difficult there.
Well done, gentlemen.
That'll be good on the GoPro. Yeah. What's that there, does it?
A big one.
A big one.
That was a big one.
I think watch out paragliders today as well.
Yeah.
When you're flying, we are always eyes out. Birds, they belong in the sky. So when we come across a bird, we do have to make evasive manoeuvres, and sometimes it can just catch you out if you're not the one that's seen it, and it can make your tummy go, but our pilots are amazing.
Right, 2 minutes, set landing takes place. I'll just do a pass down the left-hand side, see if we can identify where he is, whether he's actually out in the open somewhere or...
Okay, I'm looking.
Visuals, mate. Head back up the road, you'll see a tractor.
The tractor on the road?
Yeah, just go into the field.
Yeah, visual.
You got it? Yeah, got it. Visual.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, okay.
No, I know, I've read visual with team.
So I'm going to put it here because there's a little bit of raised ground.
The farmer is lying on a hillside where the quad bike accident happened.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Leave through down, clear to stop.
Roger. No, landed.
Hello. All right. Hiya, mate. My name's Darren. What do we call you?
Jeff.
Jeff. So what's that? So I see you've been coming down the hill or up the hill? Up the hill.
It came back on.
And it's gone back over on the back 2 wheels. And then, is it rolled over you?
Came right back on top of it.
Right back on top of you.
Jeff Pickles is a 74-year-old hill farmer. He misjudged a steep slope, and his quad bike rolled over on him. Jeff's family came to help when they heard him shouting.
Where's most of the pain at the minute?
All down, bottom of my spine and
your legs? You've no pain in your tummy?
I have a bit here and a bit there.
Just a bit there where it's going to... I'm just going to have a quick feel. No pain there. And you've no pain up in your chest here?
No.
Are you normally fitting well?
Yeah.
Just the unique mechanism that he's been going uphill, tumbled backwards, and then it's impacted on him. Not only is that a fall backwards, it's a crush or an impact as well on his whole body. You happy if I start cutting your clothes, sir?
Yeah, you can.
Don't take any regular medication for anything?
Just lots of heartburn tablets.
Heartburn tablets. Do you take them every day or have them when you need them?
It's 40 take them every day.
You're supposed to, have you taken one this morning?
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember? Okay.
Have you got pants on, sir?
Yeah.
Good.
Put the hopes up.
Will this knee lift up? That's it. That's good. There's power and strength there. That's fine.
Just go down to skin on that hip.
Just don't know what's that from.
What?
There's a puddle of blood on your shirt, buddy. That'll be sheep. That's fine then. I can.
It's old as well. That.
Yeah.
It's old.
Right. So are you lambing at the minute then? Is that why you're coming up?
Yeah, 11 all the time.
I'm just going to pop a couple of bits and pieces on you just to record your oxygen saturation because we're just a little bit concerned you might have damaged your hips. Okay. He's got a good radial pulse. We'll get a blood pressure when we can get one. And sats are 95% on air at the minute.
I've got a pelvic binder just there, if you don't mind passing it me over.
But we're just going to put a little binder on this on your hips here, because when we move you just don't disrupt anything, that's all.
His chest was bothering him, his abdo and his pelvis. So tummy pain, pelvic, that makes us think of an internal bleed. So multi-trauma, plus the fact of his age as well, that adds an additional factor.
Okay, Jeff, that's on now, matey. All right. Do you want us to try and give you something for the pain at the minute?
You can if you want.
I'll have to put a little needle in your arm.
I'm allergic to pain.
You're allowed to be.
Nice and still for me.
Blood pressure 177/95.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, for a chap your age.
It's good.
Chap, mate.
That's very good.
Right.
I know you are, that's what I mean.
I've worked in Yorkshire long enough to know that our Yorkshire farmers are totally stoic. So I have learnt that actually don't take them at their face value, look at their numbers, inspect, examine and treat what I find, not just what they're telling me.
Have you ever had any strong painkillers?
Yeah.
Like morphine or anything like that?
Oh, no.
No. It can make you feel a little bit sick, so we can give you something for that as well. And then you've not taken any paracetamol recently, have you? No. So we can give you some of that as well. I want you to remember what the pain is now when you move, and hopefully this will take it away. If you feel sick, just let me know. Okay, it can make you feel a bit queasy and a bit woozy, but that's what it's designed to do, to take the pain away.
Morphine works quickly and will allow the team to move Jeff onto a stretcher.
Can we get those out of the way?
Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to roll you slightly over onto your left side.
So just go with it on your head. Your head's fine. Okay, so on move. So ready, set, move. Come on, Jeff. We're going to roll backwards halfway, and then we're going to move Jeff onto the scoop. Okay, so on move halfway. So ready, set, move halfway. And then Sammy, come out. And if you've got the legs, so again, ready, set, move, round the hips, and on. And we might just have to straighten up and come up a little bit.
Come up.
And rest there. Okay.
I think our patient was so stoic, we didn't realise how much pain he was in till we came to move him, and then we were able to give him additional pain management and even think about stronger drugs if need be.
Jeff's been lying on an exposed hillside for over an hour. The team's thermal bag will quickly restore his body temperature.
Ready, steady, lift.
Nice and still for the Jeff.
So we're going to go head end first in. So we'll go past and then back up, if that's all right. Okay, raise him up. Keep the weight off as long as you can. Keep feeding, and all the way in. Brilliant.
Starting 2.
Now we're cooking on gas.
I'm loving the headlocks.
He's just wiggling his head around, isn't he?
He just sat up and scratched his nose.
Yeah, he keeps on telling me he's got these itches he just wants to scratch, so I think he's trying any way he can to scratch them.
I wonder if it's the morphine that's giving him a scratchy nose.
I bet it is, you know, he just can give you itches.
Yeah.
And northerly at the surface, looking at the windsock, so we're coming over the car park there. I'll do, Pete. Roger.
Sammy and Daz are handing Jeff over to the care of the emergency team at Preston, who'll take him straight for scans.
Happy, Sammy?
Happy. There you go, buddy.
Just leave, mate. We've got 10 minutes to we get towards top cliff. Yeah.
Helimed 99 is 2,500 feet above Yorkshire and flying back to base when the air desk comes through on the radio.
Can you start heading towards Bolton Abbey for me, please, over?
Roger.
Dispatcher Matty is diverting the medical team. 30 miles away, a casualty needs urgent help.
It's Sierra Echo 06472.
Pilot Colin turns the helicopter northwest. Paramedics Leanne and Terry-Ann are being flown to a well-known beauty spot on the edge of the Yorkshire Dales.
Be a nice flight, this one. I like Bolton Abbey. By the sea, isn't it? No. Bolton Abbey, no, towards Skipton. Oh, okay. Complete opposite side. The other way.
There's a DCA allocated, we've got an ETA of 9 minutes, but there may be some access issues. It's a 65-year-old female who's fallen on the rocks with a hip injury. If you just let me know the rough ETA, and then if I get any more information, I can let you know over.
So is Bolton Abbey accessible by road? What's the crack with it? Where she is? Where is she?
She's apparently near the Strid.
The Strid is a notorious stretch of water where the raging River Wharfe is forced into a deep and dangerous ravine.
I reckon she's on the track going from the cafe up to the Strid, which is on the north side of the river. We can have a recce once we get over, can't we?
This is that wooded area, isn't it, I think?
Yeah. So I can see them in that corner there, down where Strid is.
Steve has spotted their patient, but now they must find a landing site.
I think best thing to go is in that field. See the fence? Into the woods? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the track.
We didn't expect you guys.
Be careful. I don't want to fall down there.
Have you come here simply because of the location?
We can offer a bit of different pain relief, yeah.
The woman has fallen close to the edge of the ravine. She's being treated by local paramedics.
After you. Hi, Paul.
So this is Marion, 86-year-old young lady who's fallen. She's got a lining, paracetamol and morphine.
Awesome.
You were close, a lot closer than our rescue.
Yeah.
We're only needing maybe a hand.
Yeah.
Unless you can, unless you start screaming in pain that we can't manage.
Yeah. Awesome. Hello, I'm Terry-Ann. This is Leanne. All right. Shall we get you off this floor?
Marianne Sanderson is 86. She was out for a walk with her family when she slipped and fell on the rocks.
Was there any shortening rotation or anything like that? Or?
No, we're not sure because she's not straight in the leg.
How is that pain before we move you out?
So much.
The paramedics suspect Marianne has broken her hip or her leg. She's going to need pain relief when they move her onto the stretcher.
Have you had Entonox before, gas and air? Do you want some gas and air while we move you?
Yeah.
That morphine can take quite a while to sometimes settle in, so hopefully you'll start feeling the effects of that when you're on ambulance.
Have some gas now.
Yeah. Have you had it before then?
No.
No.
Have anything to take the pain away.
So it's what they give to pregnant ladies.
Sorry?
It's what they give to pregnant ladies, is gas and air.
Yeah.
Colin, she's going in the DCA.
Older patients' bones are a lot weaker than young, fit people are. Walking on that uneven surface would have been really difficult. So she's had a fall, and now she's broken the hip. It's going to take away her independence. It's a big, significant impact.
This is a Strid. This whole area is the Strid where it comes down to a thin bit. And it's lethal. Like, look at it going underneath the rocks.
So the stretch of water where Marianne fell, it's really deep and it's really fast, and also the limestone rocks are overhanging the river, so as you go under, it actually can pull you under, and there has been deaths on that river. So she was lucky she wasn't closer to it.
Can we take one from under your back?
I did the bag out of the toilet.
You want to put that in your mouth? Right, and then suck. That's it. So nice big deep breaths in and out. Make you feel really, really drunk.
We were, yeah. We were.
So we'll take a couple of deep breaths and then we'll move you. It might make you feel a bit dizzy. Deep breath. Deep breath, deep breath. Lovely.
Well done.
Is it doing the job? Making you feel a bit dizzy? No? Deeper breaths then.
Well done.
That's it. Relax it, relax. Put your mouth around here for us, sweet, and take some deep breaths on this gas and air.
Marianne.
That's it, just pass Marianne, do you want to use this gas and air? Breathe on this, look.
Right,
So.
hold my hand and
there you go.
Roll towards me.
Right, would you like some more, Marianne?
No.
There you go. So that was the worst bit. You're on the board now, all right?
It's a strong foot, yeah.
It's a big suck because it stops working quite quickly.
Marianne, can you just a little bit on this one, just a tad, just bring it, that's it, just so it's on there.
There.
It's resting.
Got a clear path then, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, step onto there, step on straight. Maybe just kind of follow that track along there.
Yeah.
Or even up there, maybe, just so we're not so close to the edge with all of us on there.
I wonder if it's easy to bring the stretcher to there.
Marianne, I want you to think of very light things now.
Like a feather, please.
Like a feather. think of arrows.
It's quite an uneven path, so if we can get probably 6 of us or...
Are we all happy listening? Okay. Ready, steady, lift. That's it.
Come on, you're all right, sweet. So I'll step back then.
Be a bit quicker on that.
You're nearly there. Cheers, Steve.
Sorry, Mary.
Very cool.
It might be a bit bumpy up here, but we'll try and be as gentle as we can. Yep. Right, last bump. There you go, you're in.
Sorry. Can I give you my sweaty gloves, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Nothing wrong in here. Yeah. I can tell them I like home though. I'm fine.
But we can't let you do that, Tony, because you can't tell me why you've fallen off your bike.
All right, carry on.
Okay.
Motorcyclist Tony Wardle spent 10 days in hospital after falling off his bike. He'd broken his shoulder, both arms and several ribs, but he's now fully healed and back on his bike. 86-year-old Marion Sanderson underwent surgery for a hip replacement after falling close to the edge of the Strid near Bolton Abbey. She is recovering well, and for now is walking with a stick.
Pressure 177/95.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, for a chap your age.
It's good.
Chap, mate.
It's
That's very good.
Right.
I know you are, that's what I mean.
Scans revealed farmer Jeff Pickles had broken his back and cracked his ribs when his quad bike overturned and crushed him. He spent 12 weeks recovering from his injuries.
Hi, I'm David.
12-year-old Ollie was rushed to Sheffield Children's Hospital after he was knocked down by a van near his home.
You feel sick at all? No, that's good.
Right before it happened, I saw something out of the corner of my eye, so I put my hands up before my head because I wasn't wearing a helmet. I was actually quite lucky to get away with just 2 broken wrists. I couldn't get in the shower by myself, I couldn't eat by myself, couldn't even kick a ball by myself.
Ollie spent 12 weeks recovering from his injuries.
They told me that I couldn't be able to play football for 12 weeks, but luckily it was end of the season, so we got away with that. It actually does feel good to be back in goal, saving the shots. I think that was the best keeping up I've ever done in my life, actually. I could stay away from school for quite a bit, actually, because I couldn't write, so it was quite a pleasure, to be honest.